What if I told you you might be stressing your cat out every single day without realizing it? Not by being cruel, not by neglecting them, but by doing completely normal, responsible human things. Cleaning the house, lighting a candle, vacuuming, leaving for work, even hugging them. According to the internet, half of what we do as loving cat owners is quietly damaging their emotional well-being. And once you start reading that stuff, it's hard not to wonder, wait, am I accidentally stressing my cat out? Because if you listen to the internet long enough, you'll start to believe that just existing in your own house is emotionally devastating your feline roommate. You vacuum, trauma, you leave for work, attachment damage, you use the wrong litter box corner, psychological collapse by Thursday. And here's the uncomfortable part. Some everyday things can create stress for cats. Not dramatic soap opera stress, but subtle cumulative stress. The kind cats don't announce. They just adjust to. And because they adjust so well, we assume everything is fine. But what if a few small things in your totally normal human routine feel very different from floor level? Now, before you start apologizing to your cat and drafting a resignation letter from pet ownership, breathe. You are not ruining your cat. But there are a few everyday things that can quietly chip away at their sense of predictability. And once you understand them, most of them are laughably easy to fix. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're going to talk about the everyday things that might be nudging your cat's stress level, why they react the way they do, and why this is way more about nervous systems than hurt feelings. And wait until you hear the one that almost every loving, tidy, well-meaning cat owner does daily. 1. Strong cleaning products, smells that don't fade for them. Here's the part most people miss. You clean the floor. It smells lightly lemony to you. To your cat? It's a chemical weather system that just moved in. Cats live at ground level. They walk on it, lie on it, groom it off their paws. And their noses are far more sensitive than ours. So when strong cleaners leave heavy scent behind, they don't think sparkling. They think the environment just changed. Imagine if the air in your home was subtly replaced. You'd notice. That's what overpowering scents can feel like to them. No, you don't need to throw everything out. Just dilute well. Rinse when needed. Ventilate. Use milder options where they rest most. Not dramatic. But it connects to something even stronger than floor cleaner. 2. Candles, air fresheners, and nice-smelling homes. We love scent. Cats rely on it. To us, a lavender candle is cozy. To a cat, it can blur the scent map of the house. Cats use smell to identify safe zones, territory, familiar objects, even themselves. Layer constant fragrance into the air, and that map gets fuzzy. One candle won't ruin anything. But heavy, non-stop scent can quietly raise arousal levels. If your cat leaves when the diffuser turns on, that's not attitude, it's sensory management. A little moderation and airflow go a long way. And the next one surprises almost everyone. 3. Loud, sudden noise, the invisible stress spike. Vacuum, blender, door slam. Raised voice. Cats don't hear sound the way we do. Higher frequencies hit harder. So while you're thinking, it's just the vacuum, their nervous system might register. Predator? Possibly mechanical. Here's the reassuring part. Short bursts are normal. Cats adapt. It's repeated unpredictability, especially sudden tone shifts, that builds background stress. Because cats read posture and voice changes faster than words. They don't process meaning first. They register stability. And that leads to a quieter stressor. 4. Inconsistent routines, the pattern disruption problem. Cats don't live by clocks, they live by patterns. Feeding time, your work schedule, the rhythm of the morning. When those patterns shift constantly, their nervous system has to keep recalibrating. Life changes. That's normal. The issue isn't occasional disruption, it's chronic unpredictability. If dinner is 5, then 9, then whenever we remember, their body can't settle into expectation. And cats thrive on predictable sequences, which leads to something people often misunderstand. 5. Forcing affection, when love feels like pressure. Let's talk about hugs. Humans love them. Cats tolerate them. Sometimes, when you scoop a cat up unexpectedly, they're not thinking, so loved. They're thinking, I can't control this. And for cats, control equals safety. That stiff body when you hug them, that's tolerance, not bonding. Here's the reframe. Many cats do love affection, on their terms. Initiated by them, ended by them, with choice. Affection without control raises stress. Affection with choice builds trust. And speaking of control, let's talk litter boxes. 6. Litter box placement. Vulnerability matters. Elimination is vulnerable. In cat terms, being cornered during a vulnerable moment equals danger. So when litter boxes are cramped, noisy, high traffic, or covered without an escape view, tension can rise. Some cats adapt. Some hold it. Some go elsewhere. It gets labeled behavioral. Often it's environmental. Open sightlines. Easy exits, quiet placement. Small shifts. Big impact. And the next one might surprise you even more. 7. Understimulation, the quiet boredom loop. Cats are predators. Indoor life is safe, sometimes too safe. No hunting, no tracking, no solving. Without interactive play that mimics the prey sequence, restless energy builds. Knocking glasses over, midnight zoomies, ankle ambushes, not revenge, displacement. The good news? It doesn't take hours. 5 to 10 minutes of stalk chase catch play helps regulate their system. And if you use a laser pointer, let them win with a real toy at the end. Closure matters to predator brains, which brings us to something softer and more emotional. 8. Emotional climate, you're the weather. Here's the layered one. Cats don't just react to objects, they react to emotional atmosphere. Frequent tension, raised voices, sudden chaos. They absorb it as unpredictability. They're scanning for stability. This isn't about being perfect. It's about recovery speed. Tension happens. What matters is how quickly things return to baseline. Cats handle small friction. They struggle with prolonged unpredictability. And if your cat still approaches you after tense moments, that's trust. Which brings us full circle. Remember that freshly cleaned kitchen? The vanished cat? The cautious hallway crouch like the floor just betrayed them? You weren't ruining their life. You changed the environmental weather. And they recalibrated. Cats are exquisitely sensitive, but they're also remarkably adaptable. Most everyday mistakes aren't catastrophic. They're cumulative, and the solution usually isn't dramatic. It's less intensity, more predictability, a little structured play, a little ventilation, a little more choice in how affection happens. You don't need a perfect house, you need a stable one. Cats don't need flawless humans. They need understandable ones. Humans whose patterns make sense. Humans who return to calm. If you care enough to wonder whether you're stressing your cat, you're already doing the most important thing. Awareness changes the atmosphere. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go dilute a cleaner, crack a window, and negotiate visitation rights with a cat who just experienced a minor environmental shift. Let's see if I've been reapproved for couch access. Keep it predictable, keep it gentle. We'll see you next time. FurEver.